BRTarolg is bread.
As far as I can tell. Looks like it.
That's
yeah.
hard to pronounce with my immigrant accent, but BRTarolg.
You have not got an immigrant accent. Don't be ridiculous.
Sometimes. Once in a blue moon.
No, you have great English. Anyway, so we're getting into this.
I'm probably going to mess up a bit because Sheik works differently in this game, but maybe you can guide me through any mistakes I say.
I'm sure it's... I mean, there are differences, but, you know, at the end of the day, you're still probably going to notice fairly similar things. I mean, a lot of their differences do come from the grab follow-up and a weaker ability to kill off the top. But for the most part, you know, there's still a lot of similarities.
Right. So OverTriForce take the first stock pretty convincingly. I noticed that Zero, like, she just slides all the way off. Like, there is no chain grabbing this.
Yeah. And again, I mean, that makes crouch canceling super important.
And
right?
it's like, it makes it all a lot cleaner, you know?
Yeah.
So that's actually pretty interesting. Oh, okay, but still covers it. That's good. I don't think he's going to be able to.
I mean, he's going to, with Zelda, in theory. Oh, charges the up smash.
But that was actually a bad idea because now OverTriForce has to change to Zelda.
Yeah.
Classic Zelda, do it near the ledge.
Oh, is he going to get imped?
Yeah. That's
yes.
Nowadays, all Zeldas like to do it near the ledge, so it's kind of obvious.
All right, so we have Over doing a little bit of tech chasing. Unfortunately, drops his corner pressure, immediately gets it reversed on him.
But they can definitely tech chase each other, right?
Yeah, you can tech chase each other. I think she can still tech chase herself.
That's cleaner.
It's just a little harder.
Yeah, but that's cleaner than actually chain grabbing. You know?
Right.
But yeah, OverTriForce messed up on that Shielda switch. Sorry, the Zelda switch. He has to like take the stock like right now, or it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah.
And this is probably it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
So 52%, you know.
Tie game, basically.
Pretty, well, I don't think you have access to crouch cancel, so that's still, again, in this matchup, pretty big.
Oh, true. All right, okay.
But again, no, I mean, it's still fairly even.
I mean, grab still beats crouch cancel, so you get the grab.
It's like not a bad option, it's just
yeah.
not as broken, right? It's not going to like guaranteed almost a kill in the way that NTSC Sheik can pretty much.
So that down smash was actually a DI mix-up because I think BRTarolg was expecting an F tilt, but he DI'd out on the down smash, so that's actually kind of interesting.
So Over going for a signature gimp there, and now for the first time in the set is taking the lead.
Tables have turned.
I think we're gonna. Oh, he doesn't camp. He decides to go in.
Nice.
All right, that's
I'm pretty sure in NTSC. Did you see that OverTriForce? OverTriForce try doing a fair. I am pretty sure in NTSC that would have traded at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it just completely whiffed, so maybe there's like a slower frame when it comes out or something, I don't know.
Nice tomahawk into the grab, but drops the punish just barely.
That was good dash dance to avoid the crouch cancel.
All right, Vincent tried to crouch cancel, got punished for it, and this might be first game.
Oh.
Subliminal to the eye and gets needle, that's it. Yeah.
And basically, even though OverTriForce messed up, he basically overplayed BRTarolg like after those with the last two stocks. So good on him. That was pretty good. He
found some nice pickups, especially with edge guarding.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, you know, in neutral, it's been fairly even between the two players as far as I can tell. You know, both dropped a few things, but I mean, it's definitely again, you know, even though there was an SD, I think BRTarolg definitely can do this.
Yeah, I think nerves got to him or something.
A little
bit. He was in control, and then all of a sudden, like the tables turned. So I don't know what that's about.
And that's melee, right? Like if your composure isn't just quite there, again, that's the second time he's gone for that.
Doing really good usage of the needles. He does it again, but I guess BRTarolg picked up.
Oh no! Gets caught slipping.
Yeah, that was good.
You know, but it's good. You know, you see Vincent nodding. He understands that he messed up. So hopefully he's able to carry that composure and just slowly mount his comeback.
Usually when something good happens, you just have to like, I mean, you have to accept it. Just since you're in mid-tournament set. Oh, nice.
Lovely.
You don't have to give your opponent too much credit. Just like shrug it off and then keep.
Oh, Phantom forward tilt. Oh my God, great tech. But again, it's still able to cover it.
Yeah.
The air dodge was good there.
That
might be.
And that's gonna be.
Oh no! He drops low.
Yeah, OverTriForce is kind of apparent. He's down, so he's playing near the ledge a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he really likes that. He's a big fan of camping the ledge, big fan of gimping. People have sometimes called him the Muji King of Europe for that reason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But yeah, like a usual trade between players that are like a high percentage, they like to stay near the ledge a lot.
Right.
Especially if you're a stock up, like why not? Oh. Crouch cancel doesn't get anything out of it. Up air? Oh, up air sucks in this game, right?
Yeah. I mean, people say it's better for comboing, but honestly, you could just go for a weak hit air in NTSC. Up air, sorry, weak up air in NTSC. So it's kind of negligible.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Over keeping his lead, so BRTarolg has to come up with some kind of breakthrough because
pretty much. Well,
basically the same thing has been happening. And
I mean, we've 60%, 68 purely off of again one grab. So that's where he's really going to have to mount his comeback. You know, he's got a strong punish game, great crouch house game as we saw right there as well. So hopefully he's able to leverage his strengths just that little bit enough to win.
Nice. Oh, but he doesn't get the fast fall, so he couldn't follow up.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
What I figured is BRTarolg is getting his tech chases down, but then eventually OverTriForce techs near the ledge.
Yeah.
And then apparently, oh wow, that was a good edge cancel. That was sick. But then eventually BRTarolg can't do anything to Over on the ledge. So apparently
they're just they're in the SDs.
Yeah, that's
so. Right. So. Simple nair to just close it out. That should be stock, yeah. Pretty easy.
Over with the murder face, looking like torpedo. But yeah, this is too much crouch cancel.
Oh no.
You're down a stock you can't afford. That's why crouch cancel isn't as good as people think.
Really? Okay.
There is ways to counter crouch cancel, and there are really bad and sometimes honestly dumb times to use crouch cancel. Because you would think like you're gonna counter attack, but you know what? In the end, it wasn't worth it.
So like, what situations would that be?
Like right now, like BRTarolg crouch canceled like 5 hits in a row or something.
Yeah.
It's fine. He got the grab, but you know what? He's one stock down, so it was definitely not worth it.
Right.
So just tech chase out of the way. Sorry, dash dance out of the way, and then get something from there. You know? Crouch cancel is actually a double-edged sword, and if you don't use it right, it's like it's gonna actually hurt you.
All right. So.
He still has one more game to go. I'm sorry. He could do a little bit of adjusting.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he goes to Battlefield instead, so I'm not really sure why. I don't know the Sheik matchup well enough to really be like, oh yeah, this stage. But I guess maybe he's just comfortable here.
Okay. But definitely really neutral. Could go either way. It's Dittos. It could always go either way.
Yeah.
Nice, but
nice
OverTriForce just like linking everything together, so that's really nice.
He's just finishing his food a little bit, that little bit better. You know?
Yeah, they gave him a metal fork and they gave BRTarolg a plastic fork. So
oh yeah,
that's basically what's
that's basically yeah.
But yeah, he's up again, one stock.
All right, so we're gonna probably see some tech chases. See, so Vincent's been relying a lot on trying to get great read into fair.
That's good.
So,
yeah, he has to. The down air is actually a nice option. Nice.
I'd like to see him go for a little bit more like stuffing approaches in neutral, maybe. Like I've seen him. He's got a lot of mileage out of it so far, from what I've been able to see.
You know what the thing is? BRTarolg, I think, is getting his hits in via crouch cancel.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Actually, like. Okay, this might be the wrong phrase, but I sometimes have problem wording stuff. He's not earning his damage, you know? Like, sometimes you have to fish for something and catch, you know? You have to lure, you have to bait.
I guess
he's not exactly getting anything out of it, I think. So...
Are you saying he needs to be more proactive, maybe?
Probably, yeah, because if you notice Over, that's what he's doing. But, I don't know.
Oh, it gets clipped there, but manages to make it back down, yeah.
Good full hop nair. I think full hop nair is really good in this matchup. Oh, that was an up air. Oh, but up air isn't really good.
Well, you can do it, but again, it's like, it doesn't, I think it's fine for comboing-ish, but it's more about killing, really. Like, you lose your kill power, and that's a pretty big deal, because especially in matchups like Sheik Dittos, I think, and Peach, for instance, that's one of your primary kill tools.
True. And now it's...
I mean, this is pretty much, yeah.
So 3 stocks to 1.
If you can just close the stock out, it's sort of doable, unless
the problem about this matchup is that there's no real way to gimp each other, you know? Like,
you have to get a really good read.
Yeah, it's like, it's going to have to be like solid hits into an edge hold, sorry. But yeah, definitely it's not as easy to gimp in this matchup. See, Over demonstrating he's the god of the ledge.
I think he's just been like a little stronger in his corner play overall, you know?
See, that's a crouch cancel into grab, see? That's how BRTarolg has been getting his hits in.
Right, rather than like, I don't know, forward tilt stuff and
like, I don't know what it is in Cal that Fuchs used, but
I still think it's like 4 tilt, man. Like, her, again, it's the same
okay,
tools
there's
for
a
the most
chance.
part. Do you think that 4 tilt was, 4 throw was intentional, or?
I mean, what else can you get out of it? Even if you down throw, like, he's gonna go off the stage.
Yeah.
So like, he had no choice.
Right, I think that's it.
Yeah, that
3-0 and a
is-
handshake.
That is game.